The reality is that happiness is quite a difficult, chaotic, painful, hard of a condition, quality, virtue for anyone in the world to be able to successfully actualize, to be able to successfully hold on to be able to seamlessly and flawlessly execute, apply, exercise, particularly in their actions, behaviors, ambitions, habits, relationships, justifications, encounters, friendships will be quite difficult and much more chaotic than the first idea, visualization of happiness, because we cannot say with absolute certainty as to whether this thing exists in reality or it is absolutely a subjective product, a cultivation of the different capacities, geniuses, excellences, prowesses of both man and women's mind, intelligence, psyche. Not only are they different from each other, but they also always understand everything into their lives differently because their psyche, mind, alongside other abilities, are all wired differently. They are made to be different from each other with certain similarities in looks, appearances, talents, and the crossover. Similar patterns will always be found because ultimately we are united by the thread of humanity. We're all human beings in one or another. So our character, personality traits, and other characteristics, talent, skill, all will be similar and equal also, but never identical, never basically irreplaceable, but always replaceable, changeable in one or another. Because we all are made for different purposes, designed for different reasons by the universe, for the fulfillment, actualization of different ambitions, ends, goals, for the elevation of society, for the enhancement of the world, for humanity understanding different achievements, scientific feats, and so on and so forth that can be visualized, understood, or aspired for. We have done all that, and we will continue to do both good and evil things to ourselves, to the world, because we have been implanted or engineered with the capability of not only seeking, developing, doing goods, virtues, and valuable things, but also of inflicting massive damage, harm, and vices upon each other. That is what we are. But then again, happiness has no independence. Happiness cannot be considered to be something which basically has always had its own independence, freedom, sovereignty, because it comes of the human mind. It is born of the human capacity of the human body. It is subjective, an achievement of the combination and coordinated effort of both heart and mind in one or another. So if it always comes from the within and is a chemical, then it does not necessarily exist in reality, and that's why it fades. But then again, holding on to it is another pain because happiness lacks consistency, permanency. It is inconsistent, impermanent, and